yourself because you want to be with women. Yes, that insecurity. Yeah. And then you tie that with the whole strap-on thing, because that's what I think men get the most mad at, is like going back to the whole penetration being more masculine. It's like, if you have a strap-on,
and her stroke getting better than yours,
yo, niggas gonna be tight. Niggas gonna be hot out here.
Get your shit up. I'm just saying. Work on your shit. Maybe that's
part of the problem. You can't.
Ooh. All right, welcome back.
Welcome back, beautiful people.
And we're gonna jump into our either or segments.
Yeah, either or, both, and nigga.
All right, so for our first question, I am very fascinated to see which one you
pick.
I
don't know what this question is, so I'm fascinated too.
I'm excited, and I wanted to ask this question because there's a lot of stereotypes.
Okay.
And I want to force you into a black or white thinking to see which one you would have to choose, and then make you realize that you can't choose. Because
kind of the whole point of our segment.
Exactly. Because people irritate my soul when they try to force people into these boxes.
Yeah.
Without actually knowing anything about the individual person. That being said,
hit me with the black or white. Hit me with it.
That being said, are bi people monogamous or non-monogamous?
Bi people are...
You gotta choose. You gotta choose.
They're non-monogamous.
I am going to choose... Alright, I don't like choosing, but I'm going to choose monogamous just for the argument sake.
Alright, I want to hear this. Go ahead, argue away.
Okay. So while I do think that people are actually a lot more non-monogamous than we know, I think it's just starting to be accepted, so more people are exploring it. So in reality, I think more people are non-monogamous than monogamous, but because a lot of people haven't found that, journey and acceptance and embracing of that, I think more people are still monogamous, identify as monogamous. So therefore, I think many bi people are monogamous. And I think that people who find out that someone is bi automatically assume that they can't live without the other gender. And they really need to realize that they are in love with you as a person. They want you as a person. Like, them being bisexual has nothing to do with them being monogamous. Like, if they're monogamous, they're going to be monogamous. That's that commitment. And I think more people need to understand that there are bi people who are monogamous. Truly, without a doubt, monogamous. So yeah, but there's also bi people who are non-monogamous. So why did you choose non-monogamous?
I just don't like the fact that I had to choose monogamous.
I know.
That's really it. That's my real reason.
Yeah.
But I do have a question. So, do you feel like there are some people who identify as bi who are suffering in their monogamous relationships because they're not allowed within that context of that relationship that's monogamous to explore their sexual or romantic needs with the other sex?
Yes. There's so many, especially women in the Facebook groups that I'm in, who have come out to their male partners, and it could be husbands, they're married. A lot of times it is. And there's such a rejection to them exploring their sexuality. Because it may have been they've never explored it before. And I was reading an article for one of the shows that we were doing, and it was saying that women later in life, like 30s, 40s, do have some sexual exploration that happens. And that there was like a trend that, like a pattern that it was happening at a specific age. So I don't know if that was happening within this context, but women were already with a male partner and coming out as bisexual, saying they wanted to explore with women, but men were really jealous of that, insecure around that, and they were struggling within monogamy because of it.
I get it.
So, did you have anything else?
No. As you were saying, it made me think about my whole theory that I was talking about before when it comes to the penetration being more masculine and all that. So I think if there are like women who are with men and they're identified as bi and they want to do other things with women, I think a lot of it is taken as emasculation of the man. So he takes your desire basically to be with someone other than him in terms of his sex as an attack on him, as if like, if I was manly enough, then you would want just me, you know? So
that's literally what we don't want.
But that's the thing, it's like he's making it about him as if like if I had enough masculinity, you wouldn't want to do anything, but I'm not enough of a man. So it's like a judgment on himself because you want to be with women. Yes, that insecurity. Yeah. So, and then you tie that with the whole strap-on thing, because that's what I think men get the most mad at, is like going back to the whole penetration being more masculine. It's like if you have a strap-on
and her stroke getting better than yours,
yo, niggas gonna be tight. Niggas gonna be hot out here.
Get your shit up. I'm just saying. Work on your shit. Maybe
that's part of the problem. You can't.
Ooh.
It happens.
You know.
Erectile dysfunction is real out here.
It do be. So I will recognize that I am non-monogamous, and also the fact that I'm bisexual eliminates monogamy entirely for me. Like, I practiced non-monogamy unknowingly when I was solely dating men, but the fact that I embraced
like, it's really over now.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to have to choose. Like, no, why? I don't have to. No, I don't. So I'm not going to choose between.
You selfish. You greedy.
And that's what people say about bisexual people.
See, I'm on it, yo. I'm just saying, like, you know, as someone outside of the community, I'll be on that shit. I'm just saying.
And to those people, I would say, first off, you don't have to be with that person, okay? Like, I'm with a person who accepts me for who I am, both as a bisexual person and as a non-monogamous person.
I do.
And I appreciate that. And someone who doesn't force me to have relationships with him, because some of y'all in triads are doing that. Like,
break that down. Like,
as far as like a woman's not able to date separately from you. Like, it has to be a triad dynamic, a one penis policy, that shit.
Okay, so like that's the law when it comes. Oh shit, yeah, that's.
Women be struggling out here, so I'm very thankful for you as a partner. I be coming to you every time I'm in these Facebook groups. I be like, I appreciate you,
and I do appreciate, like, that appreciation is very helpful with me in this journey. I think that is another thing that us as men and women have to do, especially when it comes to understanding each other in this bisexual like conversation, is like our ability to have these conversations and then support one another and then look at it from a place of understanding rather than a place of like me judging you and then you getting like, why are you judging me? And you know, that back and forth doesn't help us in any way. So I think, if anything, if nothing else, you get anything else from these videos that we're doing right now in this segment, it's just, I want people to open up the conversation between those within the LGBTQ plus community and those who identify as just being straight and maybe like out of touch with that community. Like, having those conversations could break a lot of stuff down, because this whole conversation about bisexuality and then non-monogamy tied to it, it opens a lot of people's eyes, just like how in your journey it's like
legit. I was questioning my sexuality that went directly into non-monogamy.
And then on the other side, fellas, if you straight or my ladies, if you're straight, it's like the more you know about this stuff and the more comfortable you are around it, it's more like confirmation and an affirmation of your own sexuality. Right? So it's like the reason why I can have these conversations is I feel more comfortable and I feel more secure within my heterosexuality.
To the point he went to a queer day party with me.
It's all because I've been exposed to this shit. Like, if you're exposed to all this shit, and again, you don't have that in your mind where it's like, oh man, I'm itching to do that. And if you're really straight, like, you won't have a problem. You'll be like, oh shit, I never had that perspective before. But if you had those feelings and you got that little itch and you're not 100% straight on the spectrum of sexuality, which is okay, then you might have those thoughts. And maybe you need to explore those, because it might be preventing you not understanding yourself fully sexually might be preventing you from being happy and living your best life with the best partners that you can have and the best dynamics that you can have. So that's all I'm saying. Like, just have these conversations.